This is the third time we've tried, no, fourth time.
Yeah, fourth.
We've tried to film a fucking YouTube video. We were gonna make each other lunch and do a little mukbang. Didn't like that idea. And then what did we try to do after that?
Then we tried doing questions.
Didn't like that. So we did controversial opinions.
Yeah.
Didn't like that. So here we go.
We're gonna go on r/advice on Reddit, and we're going to give some unwanted, well, it's not unwanted, but no one really needs to know about it.
Yeah.
Charlie will read the first, like, just scroll through whatever one you want and just pick one.
Okay, so the first one is called I Feel Regret for Sleeping with Him. And we had sex the first time we met. I told him to use a condom and he didn't. I felt regret because I wanted him to use a condom. He didn't finish inside me, but I still didn't want him to be unprotected. He was also terrible at sex. He turned out to be really weird and follows a bunch of AI generated porn and cam girls and dating service pages. I don't know why, but this feels so weird. I don't know how to stop feeling gross.
Oh my god, and she met him on Tinder.
Okay, so Tinder's an instant, like, red flag, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like, I don't feel like people should use dating sites, personally.
You can't use a dating site and expect to find a good person on there.
Yeah.
Like, as long as you have low standards and you're aware of that, then use a dating site. She wants advice, I guess, on the situation. My advice would to be, like, let this be a lesson. Know that you need to raise your standards in men. And don't use Tinder.
Yeah. Do not fucking use Tinder, bitch.
Because it is that serious.
Yeah, that is serious.
It is that serious when it comes to dating
when it
apps.
comes to these dating apps, you don't know who you're meeting. You don't know what their intentions are. You don't know any of this stuff. You're literally... It's just so dangerous. And that could be a little bit hypocritical for me because I do actually use Wiz and I have met people from Wiz before. But in my
real life?
defense... Yeah.
No, me too, actually.
I went on a date on Valentine's Day and it was from a guy that I started speaking to from this. But in my defence, I don't meet them until I've spoken to them for a couple months and I've FaceTimed them and actually properly spoken to them. Which, I mean, I guess still isn't...
Yeah, which doesn't eliminate the possibility that they will wait months to murder you in person.
Yeah, but
try meet people organically. I trusted a friend with something private and she told other people. This is especially dumb because we are both adults in our 30s. I told her I have a crush on someone and not to tell anyone about it. She ran and told 2 other people in our community. These were not people who needed to know or were involved in any way. She just told them and now they know. It's so random and stupid.
You shouldn't, like, be associating yourself with people that you feel like you can't speak to on just a level. Like, I was going to say, like, a deeper level, just a level. Like...
Also, you're adults.
Yeah, you're 30.
In this, I think it might have been a man, but they said that they were 30. There's nothing worse than being friends with someone who likes to make an action and a drama out of everything. And what this person has done is they've heard something about you, and they're so engrossed and they think they're so centered in your life that they're important enough to tell other people for you.
Yeah. Sorry, let's be
yeah, I was like, what the fuck is that? There's a bug in my room. If your friends aren't mature and you're 30, coming from a 17-year-old, get rid.
My boyfriend plays too much video games and I'm worried about him.
I'm worried about him.
Well, he's still clearly a fucking child. I don't think there's no need to be worried.
But if it upsets you, this is one thing that pisses me off with r/advice, is the main advice that everyone gives that no one listens to is talk to them about it. Like, I understand you've come on here for people to, like, validate your feelings, but you're never going to get your answer and, like, you're never going to get a solution if you don't fucking talk to the person that you're complaining about.
Me and Alyssa are very much people that, in any situation or scenario, we believe that you should be able to talk to someone about something. But, like, how they're supposed to change, like, how they are or whatever, if you don't, like, talk about it.
Especially if you're complaining about something they do, if an action of theirs.
Yeah.
Like, let's say me and Charlie, alright, we go to the same college. Let's say I kept complaining that she didn't wait for me at the gate. How is she supposed to ever rectify that behaviour? Or, not even rectify, apologise, or change that behaviour, or justify that behaviour, if I never tell her, Charlie, why don't you wait for me at the gate? Me and Hello Shitty are gonna pick the next one. I'm a female that's 22, struggled with my mental health for a long time, often missed certain cues and always seeming to be misunderstood by my friends and family. But recently I've been seeing more examples and evidence supporting that there is indeed something deeper. I've gotten asked multiple times by many people if I've ever get diagnosed for either ADHD or autism. My question lies in, what actually happens when you get tested? Whenever I've broached the situation with my mum, she says things like, you're going to be locked away and forced fed meds, or no one's going to take you seriously and they're going to say you're making this all up. If they find anything, then it will affect my ability to have a job, a partner and a life. So what is it actually like? I got diagnosed with autism in 2022. I have autism. Probably a bit obvious actually. Getting tested was the most like dehumanizing experience of my life. You know, I was 14 and they were making me play with toys and making me demonstrate how I brush my teeth in the morning. And the report is even worse. Reading the report is even worse. I mean, I have a partner, I have a job, I go to college.
What is that going to do for you? Like, what difference is going to make whether you know that you have it or you don't?
I'm from the side of the conversation where it was like, I got diagnosed at the time because I was travelling abroad by myself to go see one of my friends. But I'm happy I got my diagnosis. I think knowing what you are is very, and like I say that you aren't your mental disability, but I know I am autism. Like, and I'm fine with that. I would rather be my autism than, you know, be the girl with autism. No, like I'm me. I have autism. It's fine. If you want to go and get tested, go and get tested. Get a referral. Get it out of the way. It's not going to stop anything unless you let it. Obviously, that sounds really bad. There are some people who obviously have learning difficulties that stop them from working and stop them from going to school. But if it's not stopping you right now, then it won't stop you when you have your diagnosis. I guess I should say.
My stepdad caught me masturbating.
Masturbating. Oh, ew.
He caught me when I was finished. He immediately said, "Oh," and I proceeded to say, "Let's go eat with your mum."
What? Oh no, he proceeded to say. He caught me when I was finished. He immediately said, "Oh," and then proceeded to say, "Let's go eat with your mum." And I said, "I'm so sorry," and left the room.
I don't really know what to say to that.
I feel like you've picked the most awkward one. Never know me. You and your stepdad might fall in love now. How much of an age gap is too much? I'm almost 19 and a girl. I met this guy at a church event. My parents made me go to. He's 29. We really hit it off at the event and I've been hanging out with him a ton and eventually started dating. My parents know we are dating, but they just found out how old he is and they are freaking out. I don't think it's that big of a problem, seeing as I was the one who initially showed interest, not him, and the fact that I really, really like him. He is my first boyfriend and basically the first everything and treats me well. I just don't want to lose this perfect guy just because my parents don't approve, but now I don't know what to do.
You're over 18.
You're over 18, so realistically it doesn't really fucking matter. Morally it's a bit questionable considering when you was 9, he was 19. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yeah.
But you just got to put yourself in the mindset. Imagine you were 29. If you were nearly 30, if you were pushing 30, would you date a teenager? No? Then it's got to be a little bit weird for him to be dating you. A 30-year-old is going to want to settle down and have children because they're pushing their 30s. You're 19, you're still in college.
They've had their teenage years already. The
only problem with dating someone that's older than you when you're 19, 20 is that they're going to want to settle down quicker than you are, and you're going to lose that time that you could have spent being free.
Like, do you want to settle down?
But if he's a nice guy and he treats you well, you're
Yeah.
19, you can make your own fucking decisions. It's really not that bad. I was expecting it to be like I'm 17 and he's 42.
It also depends if like you want kids and stuff, because soon his sperm isn't gonna be as...
Charlie, he's 29. Charlie just wanted to talk about cum. Charlie just wanted to talk about cum. Charlie just wanted to talk...
I literally did it.
Charlie loves cum. Stop trying to smack my arse, you freak. Ow! Dickhead.
No head. Anyway, that was fun. I actually didn't think before I was like speaking there.
Throw them. Okay, that you just dropped them. You didn't throw them.
Yeah, because I didn't want to hit Charlie.
That's fine if you hit Charlie. It should be somewhere at work.
There's nowhere in my office. Yeah, do you want to check your bag or something?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not doing it now. Probably put it in my bag and not going away. I'm an expert on red flags, unfortunately. Y'all should have seen my dating history.
Y'all should have seen her.
I am not a red flag. I'd like to say I'm actually terrified of being a bad person. I recently went through a breakup and I was reevaluating. So I realised that my partner was actually a good person and everything I wanted out of a partner and what I wished for. Respectful, into me, kind, a bit of a nerd but also attractive, and also a lot of other things. And I was evaluating my own role in that relationship and I realised I wasn't the best. I was insecure, uncommunicative and jealous. I was the partner I didn't want to have. Now I'm grappling with the guilt of failing and being a bad partner and regret of losing the relationship, and I'm not sure if I can forgive myself for it. The situation's done.
What you can do is learn from it, I feel like.
There's two things you can do. You can leave that relationship and you've left the relationship. I mean, like, leave the situation behind and stop thinking about it, or you can apologise. I'm not trying to get back with you, but I'm sorry for how I acted, and I've realised, like, looking back on it, that you were a very supportive and kind and loving person, and I was just really, like, I was insecure and I was jealous and I was uncommunicative, and that was detrimental to our relationship, and I'm sorry, and I just feel like I need to apologise in order to move on. That's all you need to do. I think apologising helps a lot of people getting over with guilt. You were a shit person. As long as you don't continue to be a shit person, then
it doesn't matter.
It doesn't
That's
matter.
now in the past. You don't need to think about it anymore.
be better next time.
Be better next time. Otherwise, we'll beat your ass.
We'll beat your fucking ass.
Get!
I'm sorry,
See how mean she is.
I'm only saying sorry that so she doesn't hit me back because I've got a full face on and I really don't want her to ruin it.
Guys, we played the flag game on TikTok. You know the one earlier?
That's what we should do for a video one day. We should do like a geography quiz.
No.
Yes, we should. Do you know what? That'll be the last segment of today's video.
Oh, fuck. Guys, there's a reason I didn't take geography in secondary school.
These are really... Okay, where is Stonehenge located?
Rome.
It's in Salisbury.
What's that?
Salisbury's like genuinely 40 minutes away from us, Charlie.
Stonehenge?
Yeah.
I thought that was in the Roman times. What the fuck is Salisbury? I've never heard of Salisbury before.
Look up Salisbury, look up directions. I bet it's not even that far from us. Did you just look up salsa? You're such a dickhead. I told her, type in Salisbury, and she typed up salsa.
Just looks like
it's 43 minutes from here.
Why is this spelled like Sainsbury's?
I think Salisbury came before Sainsbury's.
Oh, have I drove past Stonehenge before?
Yes. If you're going down, you've driven past. Well, I drive past it on my way to Somerset sometimes.
I don't know what that is. But what's that place called? It's like the pet place, the zoo.
I don't know any of these ones. Name the huge statues located on Easter Island.
Statue of Liberty.
No, darling.
That's a huge statue.
On Easter Island. We hope our advice was good and meaningful. And
I hope you enjoyed our geography lesson.
Yeah, well, not so much lesson, more of a TED talk where like all of the information was wrong. The more you know, the more you know. At least you know what the answers aren't. You said you didn't know Stonehenge was in England. You thought Stonehenge was in Rome.
And then I remember driving past it that one time.
When you went to... I think it's just a zoo.
Before.
Or it's fucking, what's it called? Longleat.
It's Longleat.
It's Longleat.
It's Long.
Thank you all for watching this video. We hope you enjoyed it.
Love. And just remember...
No, wait. We love you all. Thank you for watching. We hope our advice was helpful. Last thing we have to say to you, just remember, it's not that serious.
I can redo that.
Yeah, no shit. Tell me your favourite thing about Charlie's face, and then your second favourite thing about my face. And you can't say everything about my face, even though I know you really
I know we're
want to.
just so fit, but like...
And just remember, it was never that serious. My whole fucking house shook.